Hello and welcome to the Hume podcast from and Lowell. For those of you who don't know us, Hume is a recruitment training business co-founded by myself, Ed Khan, and Laura Hopes.
And each week we're going to be giving you 10-minute snippets into our world of recruitment, tips and tricks to help you on your journey as an agency recruiter, and hopefully some laughs along the way too. We hope you guys enjoy.
What are we talking about today?
Today on the podcast, we're talking about networking. Everyone's just like, no.
Stuffy suits, little name badges.
Oh,
that
warm white wine.
Just one choice of wine, like we've got white or red.
Oh yeah, and it's like, it's just a really bad wedding.
Yes.
And you've been shoehorned there. And you stay in your pack. You know, you actually don't end up speaking to anyone else.
And everyone's on guard, aren't they? Because they know you're there to network. You're there to do business. And so it feels quite forced.
Gross.
And when you say networking, people typically, that's what it conjures. And networking isn't that.
No, and before we get into what we think networking is, I do think we do need to say that networking events have changed immeasurably for the better over the last 10 years.
And
there are some amazing events now where you truly get value by going, that you actually get to learn. You're not just standing in a room.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think they definitely hold a place, and they definitely, especially if you recruit across a specific industry sector or role type and they've got special events there, you absolutely need to have a presence and be seen at those types of things, because you pick up so much info from there.
But I think that's good in terms of, I think those type of networking events are good for credibility, knowledge building. Yeah. I think when we think of networking, it's actually growing your network.
Yeah.
I feel like you are so good at this because it's natural and it's not forced, and it comes from a genuine curiosity about learning about people. I think that's like a true networker is not a wheeler dealer working the room with their business cards. A true networker is someone who has a natural curiosity in people and a joy in connecting people.
I think the minute you move, it's a mindset thing. I think if you go into a situation where you want something, that puts a lot of pressure on that interaction, and it's then forced, and it's quite transparent, versus going in and going, cool. And I think it's easy for me now because I've seen the fruits of natural networking. I cannot tell you how much business I have won, candidates referred to me, all from natural networking. But I've never thought, okay, I'm going to get to know this person because I know they're really well connected and I might get something. Emotive. It's just naturally, people are very connected with other people. So when you meet someone, you have no idea who they know, what influence they have over those people that they know, which businesses they know, which candidates they might be able to refer you. So there's so much value in getting to know one person. How many people do you know, Laura? You know, hundreds of people. So if someone connecting with you, for example, and they were recruiting recruiters, you could connect them with so many people. There's so much value in being connected to people and understanding that every single person is connected to so many people. And so there's huge value in it. It might not be immediate. But it's that natural curiosity of just actually getting to know people.
It's being open to it as well, isn't it? I asked a question in training the other day to recruiters, and what I said was, how many of you have actually asked your clients who their suppliers and their clients are? And they were like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, well, your clients' clients are probably one of the easiest referrals in terms of for you to network from a client perspective. Your clients' suppliers, these are trusted relationships that could be passed on. And I think it's having that thought process of who knows who that knows who, and actually utilizing the people that we already know. And I don't think there's anything wrong as well with saying, I had a recruiter contact me the other day, and they were like, hey, I've got this candidate, she's looking for a new role, obviously I know that you know a lot of agencies, like who do you think I could put her in touch with? Like it for me, and this is someone who, by the way, has got like, less than a year's recruitment experience. I was like, this is such a smart way of doing it, like utilizing your networks.
Yeah.
And I think with how little we are contacted
yeah.
by recruiters for our networks, when people know that I've been in training for 4 years and know that you used to be a rec to rec, I'm like, use the networks that you have. Like, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah.
And I think it's, you know, it's just putting yourself out there. Networking doesn't have to happen in person. Like, it can happen online.
Oh, absolutely. And I think the easiest way to build that trust with someone, I was trying to work out how to say it, is to go into it thinking, how can I help this person? And removing, I want something from this person. I want them. I mean, from the initial interaction, like meeting you for the first time, how might I be able to help Laura? Like, she's pregnant at the moment, so if I met you for the first time, we're sitting there having lunch, I'd find out you're pregnant. I'd go, okay, how can I help her? I've got a friend that's a midwife who's recently just given birth. It might be really nice for you to speak to someone that's recently gone through it. So if we'd just met, I'd go, no, I've got a really good friend, Denny, she's just given birth, she's actually a midwife. Why don't I set a call up for the two of you to chat? Because I think it'd be a really good chat. She's a midwife, she'll be able to answer any questions. That's effective networking, you're giving. And I think the more you give, the more you get back. And that's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that's where you're so good at this, because you give without expecting in return, but then you naturally get in return anyway, because people want to do the right thing and want to help people out who have helped them. And I think, you know, even doing that with your existing clients, you know, like, it's so simple, isn't it? Like, existing clients, like, oh, you know, I'm looking for a new hairdresser, my hairdresser moved in state or something. Oh, let me connect you with my hairdresser. It's just little things that develop a relationship outside of like, can I have some jobs, please?
Yeah. So yeah, network, but not in just the
2005,
old school.
Stand in a room,
get
eat
your
chicken
compendium
satay.
out, business cards.
Trying to like eat like a little greasy pie whilst you're chatting to someone.
And feeling awkward when there's like a group of people talking, you're like, oh, can I interject here and go,
just gonna stand like on the periphery smiling.
I hate all of that.
It makes me die.
Enjoy it, team. Hopefully you enjoyed and got some value from today. Network with us.
Yeah. We know heaps of people, and then people will get in touch and be like, I know
no, don't know anyone.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys next week.